piano playing people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play the song Lover of Mine by 5 Seconds of Summer. This song was actually requested by a viewer, so thank you so much for requesting this song. I had such a good time learning how to play it. I actually did learn how to play the original melody, you guys, and I did include that in the tutorial, so there is an easier version of it that is more chord based for those of you who do not care about the original melody and those of you who do not want to learn it. You know, everybody has their own playing preferences. Personally, I prefer chords, so I would prefer the easier introduction, but you know, it was nice making an introduction for a change, learning how to play something like an original song. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys find it easy, and thank you so much for watching. Yeah, let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, so as I mentioned before, there are 5 chords in this song, and those chords are G, A, B minor, D, and E minor. And only 4 of those chords are prominent. The D chord only comes in during the chorus, so you don't really have to worry too much about it up until we get to that point. So I'm going to teach you guys how to play each chord that I just showed you, starting from left to right as usual. So, starting with the chord of G. In the left hand, it is G and D. In the right hand, it is G, B, and D. Next is the chord of A. In the left hand, it is A and E. In the right hand, it is A, C sharp, and E. Then is the chord of B minor. In the left hand, it is B and F sharp. In the right hand, it is B, D, and F sharp. Then is the chord of D. In the left hand, it is D and A. In the right hand, it is D, F sharp, and A. And finally is the chord of E minor. In the left hand, it is E and B. In the right hand, it is E, G, and B. So that is how you play all 5 chords that are necessary for this song. So I did create an easier version of the introduction, and I did create one that's more difficult, I guess you could say, but it does sound a lot more like the original. The easier one that I have put together, it's more chord based, so it's literally just the chords. Bum, 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 bum. As opposed to the more difficult one, which is a little bit more sounding like the original. So I'm going to start off with the easy introduction, and then once you guys, if you wanted to learn the easy introduction, you can use my timestamp and go to the tutorial, but it is easier to learn the easy one first because the left hand is going to be exactly the same for the harder one. I don't want to say harder because it's just more alike the original song. So yeah, with the easy introduction, the chord order is B minor, A, G, E minor, and you're going to play that twice. So So that's basically how you play that, and you can use my timestamps to skip and get into the rest of the tutorial. Thanks, guys. So now we're going to get on with the harder version of it. It's not necessarily harder, it's just it requires a little bit more paying attention to the keys because you are going to be playing individual keys to sound like a melody. So as I mentioned before, the left hand is exactly the same. It is the B minor, A, G, E minor, okay? But I'm going to show you piece by piece because there are, I don't know if you guys can see that, is it a little bit too low? Well, it is section by section. I'm going to teach you guys. That's the easy introduction, don't pay attention to that. So it's the left hand, B, F sharp, and then I'm going to get into how to play each part of the right hand, okay? So starting, as I said before, with the left hand on B minor. So it is on B and F sharp, but for the right hand, you are starting on B and you're going to hit it 3 times, but it's going to go bum, 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 okay? Bum, bum, up to C sharp, and then to D. So again, not too bad, right, you guys? It's kind of just following a little trail. And then from there, the left hand is going to switch down to A and E, okay? Just right there. And then in the right hand, it is going to go E, and it's going to hit it 3 times in the same way. So it's going to go da, 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 okay? Da, 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 over to D, back to E, okay? So we're going to do both of those parts together, you guys. Okay, ready? So starting on the B minor in the left hand and on B. Ready? See, your left hand is kind of just following a little back trail, and then you skip over it eventually. And then the right hand is just following and making a little pattern on its own. That's kind of how I thought of it. My hand is just kind of like snaking around, I guess you could say. I don't know, it's weird. It's so hard to explain these types of like melody tutorials. I could see why people use the green screen, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm going to teach you. So, starting again from the beginning, okay? And then once your right hand leaves that E, it's going to go up to the F sharp, okay? And your left hand is going to just move over into the middle, and it's going to be hitting G and D, okay? So it's going to go bum, and then you hit B twice. Bum, bum. So again. Bum, bum, bum. Let's do it again, you guys. The whole thing. Very, very slow. And then the last part, okay? So I'm gonna move my hand over. So it's gonna go right here, right? On the E and the B. And then your hand is gonna hit the G in the right hand. And it's gonna go da, 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 as normal. Like that is basically how you remember the melodies for when you're hitting things 3 times. Da, 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 slow and held out, da, da, quick, okay? So again, da. And then you go up to F sharp, over to E, back to F sharp, okay? Not too bad, right guys? Except for when I go back up to the F sharp, my hand does tend to move over to the D and the A. I don't know why it does that, so you guys can do that. You could just stay on the E and B if you would like, or you could move over on the last F sharp to the D and the G. It's not a requirement. My hand just does it automatically. It'll just go. I don't know why it does it, but yeah. So we're gonna do the whole thing very, very slow together, okay? And you would play that twice, so you'd have to hop back over. That's not too bad, you guys. I hope that wasn't too confusing. If you guys want to take a little bit of a look at my chord chart, you are more than welcome. Just so you can get a general idea of how things are supposed to be. But, okay. So we're going to get into the overall tutorial, I guess. So, okay. It's going to be the same order as the introduction. So the B minor, A, G, E minor. Okay? But I'm going to show you when and where those come in. So, so it starts on first verse, lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time. So, lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time. Kaleidoscope mind gets in the way. So first sentence is always going to be B minor and A. So, lover of mine, maybe we'll take. So second sentence is always going to be G and E minor. Take some time. Kaleidoscope mind gets in the way. And then it goes into a little bit of a instrumental silence, and that is when you're going to hit the E minor and then back to B minor. Hope and I pray, darling, that you will stay. Butterfly lies, chase them away. That's not too bad, right, you guys? So, lover of mine, mine. So it seems like for the first sentence, it's always going to be the last word is what's going to be the chord change. So mine, mind, pray, and then lies. So, yeah. And then for the second one, it's not necessarily, I think maybe if you look at it, it's not necessarily the G's are always going to be the last word. They kind of come in the middle. So it goes maybe we'll take, that's G, and then sometime E minor. E minor is always going to be the last word. So again, lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time. Kaleidoscope mind gets in the way. Instrumental. Hope and I pray, darling, that you will stay. Butterfly lies, chase them away. And then it goes right into the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus is super, super easy, you guys. Each sentence gets its own chord. So, dancing around the living room, B minor. Lose me in the sight of you, A. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue, G. Take all of me is always going to be E minor, okay, you guys? So that's an easy way to remember. Lead me where your secrets are, B minor. Where we've been 1,000 times, A. Swallow every single lie, G. Take all of me. So we're going to do it super slow again, you guys. Okay, ready? Dance around the living room, lose me in the sight of you. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. Take all of me, lead me where your secrets are, where we've been 1,000 times. Swallow every single lie. Take all of me. Not too bad, right, you guys? So I am going to do just the verse and the pre-chorus together. That way we could see kind of what's going on with the melody. And yeah, so starting from verse 1 on B minor. Remember, guys, it's B minor, A, G, E minor. Okay, that's it up until the chorus. So once again. Lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time. Kaleidoscope mind gets in the way. Hope and I pray, darling, that you will stay. Butterfly lies, chase them away. Dance around the living room, lose me in the sight of you. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. Take all of me, lead me where your secrets are, where we've been 1,000 times. Swallow every single lie. Take all of me. Not too bad, you guys, see? Okay, the chorus is not hard. It just changes, right? The playing order changes. And it goes up to G, so it goes G, D, B minor, A. I told you that's where the D comes in. So again, G, D, B minor, A. And it goes, I'll never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. Yeah, for the first two sentences, it does do the chord change on the last word. So I'll never give you away, D, because I've already made that mistake. Because G is on I'll, and then B minor is on already. I'll never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. Yeah, my name ever fell off your lips again. I know it'd be such a shame. Not too bad. And then when I take a look at my life and all of my crimes, that is again G, D. You're the only thing that I think I got right. So I'm going to show you guys with the chord chart again. So I'll never give you away, because I've already made that mistake. If my name ever fell off your lips again, I know it'd be such a shame. When I take a look is on G. All is on D. Your is B minor. The only thing I think, A. I got right. And then it goes back down to G, D, B minor, A. Except for the last part, when you say the last word mistake, it ends on G, and then you do your little break instrumental thing, D, B minor, and then A. Okay, so for the last part, it's gonna go like this. I'll never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. Remember, G's the last mistake. Not too bad, you guys. So I'm going to go over the easy introduction one more time, and then I'm going to go through with the more difficult one and do a slow run through. So yeah. Okay, you ready, guys? So easy introduction. And then you pop right back into verse 1. Lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time. See, not too bad. And then, okay guys, I forgot to tell you this. So, when you are playing the more difficult version of it, you can actually hear the melody of the first verse. Ready? Lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time, and let us get mine gets in the way. I hope and I'll pray, darling, that you will stay, but if that lies, chase them away. So I mean, you could kind of play it like that. My brain does not know how to sync the two together, so it just uses it as the introduction, and I play chords for when I'm singing, because my brain does not know what's going on if I were to collab or combine the two. So yeah, here is my slow run through of the song, and then stay tuned for my run through. Yeah, let's go, you guys. As usual, I'm not going to be pressing on any of the pedals as much as my feet want to. They would love to press on the pedals and play the piano and whatever, but I'm not going to let them because I need to make it slow for you guys. So here we go. Lover of mine, maybe we'll take that was the slow run through of the song. If you guys do not want to stay for my version or my cover of it, you guys are more than welcome to go and watch any other videos. But please make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section down below for which songs you guys would like to learn. Yeah, so thank you so much, and here's my run through of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys would like to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section down below, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. I love you a ton, and yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section down below for which songs you guys would like to learn. Thank you for watching, and I love you all.